So this evening's bolt action, I've got a late war German. I've got 3 units of Heer, regular infantry, and 1 unit of Fallschirmjägers. The Heer infantry are basically NCOs with submachine gun. The rest are rifles. They've got a light machine gun unit in them, and both units, all 3 units, have 2 Panzerfausts each. The Fallschirmjägers is a small fire base of 2 LMGs. The NCO's got an assault rifle, and then there's the 2 rifles supporting the 2 extra little rifles at the back. And then we've got a medium mortar with a spotter. We've got an officer and his mate with assault rifles, and then we've got a medic. We've got a 222, and we've got the Panzer IV-H, apparently. So that's the German army for this evening. The tank and the armoured car are regulars.
Okay, well, I'm trying a tank platoon tonight. I haven't used a tank platoon for the Japanese yet, but we've got from left to right. We've got a medium tank, which I can't remember the name of it now. Something like Shin something or other. But medium anti-tank gun and 8 on the front. Nice medium tank. We have the favourite, the Jaeger, which with light howitzer and medium machine gun in the hull. Behind them we've got 2 general trucks. I'm having to do a bit of proxy there because I can't get Japanese trucks.
I think Warlord are bringing Japanese trucks out.
Skinny trucks, skinny people.
I don't know.
Apparently. Rots in the road, very narrow. And obviously we've got behind that we've got the heavy howitzer, the Horol. It's 8 on the front armour. In the little dugout we've got a medium anti-tank gun, Type 47, so 47mm. And the next we're trying the Works tank. Now it's got 5 flamethrowers, all round 360 shooting, 12-inch range of course, but can only fire 1 of them at any one time, as it would make it just absolute mess. The infantry we're trying, we've got 2 units of inexperienced bamboo wielding guys on the right hand side there. At the front here we've got a scout team, which I've never used as scouts for the Japanese, but 3 veterans all armed with submachine guns. Behind them we've got the policemen, to make sure if we get the green rolls we hopefully can make them up to regulars. And then last but least is a regular flamethrower team. So that's pretty much it.
Oh, wow, yep.
Try that.
Interesting. Here's this evening's table. A bit of rural village, which is in ruins. Got a few big craters from explosions. We've got some fields with a bit of walling around it, and the trees. We'd say for the trees is dense terrain, you can't see through it. Ruins, we'll have to work out what we're going to do tonight. Walls are normally hard cover. Fields are normally difficult going, and soft cover as people are in it. So that's what we've got for this evening. It's a practice for Colin for his Japanese tank platoon for our tournament on Saturday, Shrapnel 2017 at Lost Ark Games in Stevenage. Check them out on the website, on the internet. They do postal sales, so you can order your gear from there, and they'll send it out to you. So here's the battlefield, and we'll be setting up. I think we'll do maximum attrition this evening, and one of the little secondary objectives that I'm trying out for the game, in this one it will be to kill your opponent's most expensive non-single unit. So normally that works out as an infantry squad. So we'll see how that works tonight. We've decided to give No Man's Land a go, which is attrition but with a twist. So it'll be deciding on what units are off in reserve for the first turn, if any. You can have up to half of your units off. But the other ones that are remaining, which were coming on in turn 1, go into the bag and are pulled out one at a time and are deployed on the table, not closer than 12 inches to the centre line. That goes through until they're all pulled and placed, and then there is a preliminary bombardment for both sides. And what else there is that visibility is reduced to 24 inches for the first turn. And we've decided that we'd go for the secondary objective, which is kill the most expensive infantry unit of your opponent, and you get an extra 1 point for battle point towards a tournament total. So we're going to stick them in the dice in the bag and then pull them out and deploy them, and we'll have a look back once we get back. So dice are down, deployed for the first turn. So going from left to right, I've got a unit here, and across them is Colin's
works tank.
What have we got over there? We've got the medium anti-tank. We've got medium tank.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the tank with the light howitzer facing off over on that side. And we've got a truck with some peoples.
Yep.
I've got my Panzer IV here. I've got my mortar. Got another unit here in the centre there with the hedge. And then we've got the artillery piece in the middle with another truck with probably some bamboo men in, I would hazard a guess. And then we've got the Horrol. The heavy howitzer tank coming on at the back, and then we've got the flame tank over here on the right flank, threatening my units over here, because I've got my Fallschirmjägers, which is my most expensive unit, and I've got the medic, the 222, the officer, the artillery spotter, well, the mortar spotter, and another unit of here. And that's the deployment for the beginning of turn 1. We're now going to do preparatory bombardment to see what comes up from each side. So, dice rolling, let's have a look what's going to happen. I've got no idea where that dice has gone. A 1.
It's a 1.
Story of my life.
Never mind, Kenny, never mind.
So, no preliminary bombardment for the Japs.
Yeah.
Oh look, it's going to work for the Japanese.
It's going to work for the Japs.
How nice. So, unfortunately for the Germans, there is no preliminary bombardment for them. It has gone astray. However, the Japanese have got it, and Colin rolled a 6 for the hit on the Fallschirmjäger, so they've taken 2 pins and lost the man. The medic took 2 pins, the 222 took 2 pins, officer took 1, spotter took 2, the here unit here took a direct hit with a 6 and lost a man and took 2 pins. 1 pin for the here in the field, 2 pins for the mortar, and 1 pin for the Panzer IV. It span off of the 6 onto the 1, which I was most relieved to see. And the here unit here took no pins whatsoever. So that's the end of the preliminary bombardment. I'm very disappointing for the Germans, very pleasing for the Japanese.
Absolutely.
So we'll move into turn 1, remembering that there's a 24-inch moratorium on visibility.
That's it, yeah.
So anything out of 24 you can't see. So let's see what's going to happen this turn around into turn 1. Right, the big tank is firing. Is it going to fire direct or is it going to lob?
Oh, that's actually better, isn't it?
Lob would be better. Direct at the unit here, they're going to go down. The here unit will go down. So that would be a 7 to hit if you were doing direct, because you moved soft cover and down.
But I don't think I can. I've got 36 to 84 brackets.
That's the.
Is that the lobbing?
That's the lobbing.
So it's got, if it's under 36, I can't.
You can't, no.
No, straight shot then.
Ah, straight shot on 7s.
Jolly good. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Close.
That'd be a no then. Right, end of turn 1, and I thought I'd leave the tank till last. I've got 1 pin, and I thought, yep, we'll get that. We'll do a leadership check to get it to move. You guessed it. Foobar. Great. So we're going to have a roll of a dice to see what we're going to get with that.
Yeah, hang on.
So 1 or 2, it's friendly fire.
Does that mean I can make it for you to put what I want?
1 or 2 are friendly fire. So we're going to have a look at the rules for friendly fire now. We had a quick look at the rules for foobars and firing, and Colin would have to target a unit of mine which is within 12 inches of his, which there aren't any, so the tank goes down for this turn and doesn't lose the pin. So whoopee-doo. On to turn 2. So we move the tank up, and the tank is going to take a shot at the Horrol, which is behind the wall there. It's going to be 6s to hit, and it's a 1. Good rolling.
That's a miss then.
So Colin is going to take a shot with the IGO. We all know that it rolls 6s.
Nah.
And it's going to take a shot at the here unit, so I'm going to take a risk. It's overlong, it's long range, so it's 4s. He's got to shoot for a bit of cover, so that takes it to 5.
Was that him?
Yeah, roll in the middle.
No,
I can't see
4.
it. It's gone behind the tree.
Four.
4. Right, it lives. Right, the Horo.
Horror.
He's going to take a shot at the Panzer IV. We'll need a 4.
No.
No, that's fortunate. So, German's up with the mortar, and the mortar is going to take a shot. The observer is in the house here, looking across, and sees the medium anti-tank gun. And he's going to take a pop at the medium anti-tank gun. So it's going to need a 6. 5. Medium anti-tank, can't see the Panzer IV, so it's going to take a shot at the troops in the building. So just with hard cover and long range, it's going to be 5s.
Well, it's in
Oh,
close
sure.
range.
Right, so
5s.
5s, yeah. 5s it is, sorry.
Yep, ready?
Yep, we're ready.
Nope.
Nope, miss. So I advanced up the 222 to take a flank shot at the works tank. Only needed a 4 to hit. Didn't get it. So our dice rolling to hit has actually been poop this evening so far, both of us. So, because my 222 didn't get it, I've advanced up the here unit, and I've got one of the Panzerfaust men in range, and he's going to take a shot at the side. Moved and long range, so it's a 5 needed. Does that look familiar?
Not at all. I have never seen any of those before.
So, amongst the debris of the crisp beds and the sweets, we're taking a shot with the medium tank. Is going to run a shot at the 222. So it's 6s needing 6s to hit. Take it away, take it away in the middle.
No.
Nah, end of turn 2. So not a great deal happened in that. The tank up there obviously came out and took a shot, but missed the 222. The units of infantry down here missed the works tank with the first Panzerfaust. It's got 1 left if they get an opportunity to get a shot off. Yes, the 222 missed. The little unit here took a shot at the flamethrower team, and it needed 6s followed by 6s and got that and killed his mate, but the flamethrower actually passed his test, so he's still got an opportunity to flame the here. The tanks over here were pretty much very ineffective, wasn't it? Really,
yes.
Yeah. So we'll move on to turn 3 and see what happens. I think it should be a little bit more exciting in turn 3. So, a German dice out, which is quite useful, and I've advanced up the here unit to threaten both the flamethrower in the ruins and the little flame tank. So I've got 1 man to shoot with a Panzerfaust, still long range, and moved, so I need a 5.
4.
Oh, it was close. So Panzerfausts have not worked.
Well, they just missed.
So German dice out again, and the 222 is going to take a shot at the works tank. That's going to be 2 shots requiring 3s.
1.
So 1 shot.
1's hit.
Let's get another dice.
2, 6. I'm 6, so it's 4 to glance, 5 to penetrate. 1, 2.
Give it a pin.
Give it a pin.
Yeah. Give it a pin. Give it a pin, Colin.
I'll give it a pin.
Just a quick one. I hope I haven't made you seasick with that quick movement of the camera. The works tank decided to try to move. It had 2 pins, and with the Tiger Fear it failed its leadership test. Colin has been plagued by the Tiger Fear. It has caused these troops and trucks in the previous turn to really be a bit stymied by what's happened. Stymied. So this time, works tank has not worked. I am going to take a shot with the mortar team, who needs a 5 to hit the medium anti-tank.
Yep. Hit.
Yep, hits its time. So, penetration -2?
Yeah. And their vets.
And their vets?
3s.
3s.
3 3s. That's all dead.
That's all dead.
It's gone.
Hooray!
Boom. That's a dice out.
Oh, I like those dice roll. That was a nice dice roll.
It was a dice roll.
So, Igo's firing at the here again.
Nope.
Nope, it missed.
And anyway, last time. But we hit 3 this time.
3.
3. And...
4's needed.
Ooh, exceptional.
And,
nope, just
nearly.
one hit.
So, medium tank is going to take a shot at the 2 over there. The Shinhoto, give it its proper name, is going to take a shot. And that's going to be a 6.
It's going to be a 6 in the middle. No.
That was so close.
Bang.
So, time for the Panzer IV to take a shot. Horror! It's going to take a shot at the Horror, and we're going to need a 5 because it's hardcover. 6.
Hey.
So that's a hit. So anything but a 1.
Yep. So it's over by 3.
Over by 3.
2. Oh, on fire, but it's open top. That make it. It's only plunging fire, isn't it? Yeah.
Don't know about that. On fire.
It's on fire, but it might be open topped.
Yeah.
If it's open topped, I think it's plunging fire a bit. That makes it
so the Horo is on fire.
It is.
So needs
7. Ready?
Ready?
And it survives.
Yeah, survives.
Yo.
So 2 pins.
You can take.
So the suicidal Japanese player, Colin, has run his truck of bamboo men right up close. So I know what he wants to do. He's going to possibly wipe out that unit there and possibly go forward into that unit there, or possibly just go into the unit there. So I'm going to have to take some shots at the truck with my officer team who are in here. One is in 6-inch range, so is going to need a 2 to hit, followed by 6s, and the other one's going to need 3s, followed by 6s. So the 2s first.
Good start, Ken. Be bold, be fearless. That's what I say. Stunning. But you've hit it with 1.
Stunning! Look at that. 3
Stunning.
1s.
You see, they've obviously
Another 6 to put the tank and put the truck in fear. No, but 1 pin.
Yeah, well,
So that's a bonus.
that might be enough.
Colin is going to see if his little Japanese men are going to jump out of the truck. They're inexperienced.
They are. They're at
So,
-2.
-2.
So it's going to be a 6.
Yes.
Ain't going to happen, is it?
Yeah, we could do.
If
If it was my rolling, it would.
Yeah, I've only passed one of these.
No, I'll probably get Fubar.
You ready?
Yep, ready.
Look at that, Fubar.
I shouldn't have mentioned Fubar, should I? Okay. I don't know what happens.
I rolled a dice 6.
6. Oh, that's all right then.
I think they all run away.
I don't know what they do,
I think they all run away.
but they're in the truck.
Yeah,
Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Quite interesting. We had a quick look, and because they can't go anywhere, they just go down. So yeah, let's let's have a look at what next dice is up. So the here unit now have their dice out, and they're taking a fire at the truck. I've rolled to see how many hits we've got on it, and we've got 5 hits on it at the moment. So we need a 6 from these dice.
2.
And we got 2. So
Okay.
that's quite good. Let's roll and see what we get from them.
So they're glancing, aren't they?
No, they're not glancing. They just roll on the table.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because you haven't penetrated at all.
No, it's always what it is. So it's
Of 1 and a 3.
Yeah.
So on fire.
so you're on fire.
Okay.
So you've got
2 pins
2 pins,
and 1 pin already.
3 pins.
3 pins. So 6 then, is it? Because it's a 9. The truck's a 9.
Yep.
But
Down to 6.
that's 6.
Nope.
Truck's gone bang.
So truck goes bang.
Actually, it stays there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So
and
that
then D6. on the people inside.
3.
Yep. And let's see.
Who are those? 3s. 1 dead.
1 dead.
And again. Just
No,
1
just
dead.
1 dead.
1 deaded. And right, so very reminiscent.
Very ironic, really, because Colin did actually want them out of the truck. So they are out of the truck now with 3 pins, but of course, if they banzai charge, they don't have to take the leadership test because they're going at the here unit in front of them. So yeah, it probably has worked out reasonably well for Colin there. So we'll move on into the next couple of dice for the end of turn 3. So into turn 3, and a bit of cat and mouse really on some of the bits, particularly with the armour on this side. The Tiger Fear is really causing Colin some trouble with his infantry and his trucks. The Horo is on 2 pins, so that's going to be -3 on its leadership test to do anything next turn around. These tanks are still all okay. The little Jeep car is standing on the side. It's got a scout unit of 3, so it's a little bit wary of the unit of here that are on ambush. So the issue is the centre really. That's a key thing. Whoever's going to get the dice. I think my here unit is toast, no matter what happens, unless I get really lucky and get 5 dice out in a row. Stranger things have happened, but we shall see. There's 1 pin on the little tank.
On the
works tank.
Yeah.
So Faust and Jaeger are at the side there. Needed to probably roll between your 2. Which is the most expensive of your
The unit's just come out.
Out of the truck. Alright, okay, that's the one I've got to try and concentrate on then. All to fight in the middle of the board, which is interesting. Let's move into turn 4. So the Japanese are charging into the here unit. They were within 6, so no shootings. But as it's the rough ground of the ruins, we'll all be fighting simultaneous. So we'll see how we roll. But fortunately, they're still inexperienced, aren't they?
Unfortunately for me, yes.
Yeah. So and I'm regular, so that's 4s against 3s. So let's see. Right. So, oops. Needing 3s.
That's all of them.
All of them.
All of them, and re-roll the other one. Dear,
I'm sorry, I can't get the dice.
Lord. Yeah, it's another one.
Another one. Sorry, is that 9 dead?
There's 9 dead in the leadership test in a minute. Unless I kill you. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah,
5,
ouch.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got a hit with every single one. Nah. 1, 2, 3. Wow.
Oh, wow.
And then a leadership test on a 7. Yeah, he's gone.
Gone.
Whole lot's gone.
Oh, wow. That was unbelievable. After the massacre of the Japanese, I rolled a 4 for the regroup, and I've moved into the rough ground. My thoughts being, I've still got an action that can possibly come out next. If Colin attacks me with the other bamboo-wielding troops, it will be simultaneous. So at least I'll be able to take a few of them with me. So we'll see. Flame tank is still a risk, as always. So we'll see how it runs. Fortunately for me, Colin has pulled out a German dice, so I've got 2 dice to shoot from the 222 at the flame tank, needing 3s. So that's another 1.
5 to penetrate.
5 to penetrate.
Fine. Go on then again.
Dead. So Japanese dice is out, and the flamethrower man is going to toast the here. So he needs a 2. He passed his test.
5.
5, yeah. So
hit them.
D6.
D6. Hang on.
Roll it there.
Getting excited. 3.
3. At -3 penetration. So
Only got 1.
yeah, anything but once.
Ooh,
So 2 dead.
2 dead and exceptional burn. No.
No. So 2 dead.
And D3.
D3.
Oh, damn. 1.
1.
So was it just 1 dead? Was it?
1 dead and a leadership test at -1.
That's
Unfortunately, although they only lost 1 guy and they lost 1 pin, I rolled 11 on the leadership test, so they've evaporated. So 1 dice out for the Japanese.
Roll for the flamethrower.
Yep, roll for the flamethrower.
Hey,
He's recharged it.
recharged.
So the Japanese are going to charge the officers in the ruins. So I'm going to get 2 shots with each guy.
3.
So that'll be 3.
Followed by 3. 1.
1.
Do you want to roll for the NCO? No.
No. So
Shot
just
one-
the 1.
one
So I've
for
got 2 attacks with Tough Fighter. So that's 2.
Followed by 3s. 1.
So it's 3 of them dead.
1. Oh, hang on.
Yeah. So I killed 2, and Tough Fighter, roll again. So I killed 3.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's confusing the hell out of me.
I know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10.
10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nearly 5s.
Do you believe that?
1.
1. So it's still there.
Yes.
Well, it's a draw and go, we go again.
We do go again. So next go up, I've got my officer to fight with 1 dice. Oh no, he's a bit worried now, so he doesn't
1, 2,
kill.
3, 4, 5, 6, obviously 7.
7, needing 5s.
And in 5s. Would you believe? Oh, 1.
1, yeah. Whoa. I looked initially and thought, no, there
I
isn't.
missed him.
Yeah, no, 1 and he's dead.
He did.
So there they are. The Japanese are nicely ensconced in the ruins with the medic. We're going to have to see what we can do there. The Faustrum Jaeger units are obviously here, which is a key unit for Colin to take out. Yes, let's see what we can do. If we charge, it's going to be 4s against 3s, isn't it?
We've
Yeah.
only got 7 left, I think, haven't we? 7.
7 left.
Playing 5 though.
Or playing 7.
Well, are you going to be able to get to the house there?
Some of them can get there within 6.
Yeah.
But, yeah. We'll have to see what we can do. So, German turn again. So it's going to be the Panzer IV, going to take a shot at the Horo. Needs 5s. 1. It's a familiar 1 again.
Yeah.
I have had some luck, so I can't really complain. So it's a 1.
Yago can do it.
Yago on the flank here is going to take a pot at the here who are on ambush, needing a 5.
And they've missed the last 2 turns.
Oh, nearly. So Colin is going to go for the medium tank.
Yep.
At the 222 again.
And it's a 6 again.
So it's still a 6.
And I'll fire the whole machine gun at the men.
Alrighty-o.
If we get it. Here we got him.
Yep.
Ready?
Nope.
Get a bit of luck.
And then the whole machine guns, hard cover, long range,
6s.
6s. Yeah.
2.
2, followed by 4s.
That's the same. 1.
Oh, and a possible.
Exceptional to take out Panzerfaust. No.
No.
Just another one.
So the Horo,
Horo.
Colin has done a leadership check on it, and it rolled double 1s.
Yeah.
So, but he only rolled for 2 pins to be gone. So it's got 1 pin left, and it's taken a shot at the
222.
222. So he's going to need a 4.
4 it is then.
Yep.
No.
No, misses it.
Oh.
The Japanese bamboo men have taken a bit of a pasting. I moved the Faustrum Jaegers down, and the twin LMGs and an assault rifle has decimated them a little bit. So they're down to 3 men within the ruins. So we're looking for a lucky shot from the mortar team at the Horo. Going to need a 6.
Yeah.
Oh, that was close. 5. Next time, perhaps. So into turn 4, it was a bit of a harsh one for the Japanese. And also for perhaps the Germans losing the officer and the here squad. But
I think they took their weights.
they did take a little bit of a. They did account well for themselves on the first charge by the Japanese. Dice wise, it's 4 to me, 4 kills of the Japanese, and Colin's on 2 Germans. So see how this next lot progress. Still a bit stalemate on this left hand side, but my here unit is down to 3 pins, which is a little bit little bit bad for them. They're not going to be very effective against the troops in the jeep over there if they come round. But the 2 tanks over here are still operating, and the Horo is still up and running. So there's still a bit of armour left for the Japanese.
I think I'm gonna. I still got 2 pins.
Bit of a mistake. I'd move the medic out to make Colin, if he wanted to charge, he'd have to charge the closest to lose pins, or take a leadership test. But unfortunately, in my tidying up, I put my ambush dice from the here into the bag. So if they'd killed the medic, I could have actually fired at them before they jumped back into the building. But anyway, the medic gets to fight. I don't know what he is. He could be a veteran, so we'll see what.
Yeah, he might win.
What he is. I don't know if he's just got his normal weapon, isn't it? I think medics. So we'll have a look and see if he's going to survive. We don't want that. Right. So with this combat here, interestingly enough, just check the medic. He's armed with a pistol and he's a veteran, so that does make him a tough fighter. But he's got three people attacking him. It's simultaneous because they've come out of the obstacle. So let's see what we get, Colin.
Do we never have simultaneous?
Not now. Very rare. 2. You don't do nothing at all.
You die.
And he gets snotted.
He does get snotted. Only just, though.
Only just.
Only just.
Yeah, so he's dead. So put the Fallschirmjägers into the ruins, and they shot the last remaining Japanese bamboo wielders. So that's another dice out and an extra 1 point for taking the big unit. But the Horo probably can't see me now because of his truck in the way.
No, I can't see the infantry.
Yeah, so let's move on to the next dice pool. Right, Horo is going to take a shot at the Panzer IV. Needs to take a leadership test first at -1 because he wants to take a shot and he's got 1 pin.
There you go, ready?
Yep.
Yay!
Yeah.
It can fire!
So it can fire, so needs a
5, wasn't it? 4.
4.
Gotcha.
Yep, gets a 5.
4.
I'm
5.
9 on the front, aren't I?
So I need a 6.
Need a 6.
It's the pins we want.
Yep.
4. So that's 8. So it's
Not even a glance, so it's just the pins.
just the pins. But it's 5.
So it's 5. So on a 4, 5, 6.
No, hang on. Is that the case?
Yeah. Can you damage?
Yes, I can penetrate. With a 6.
Oh right.
So it's, the pins are on.
Yeah, pins are on then.
Pins are on. 5
Yep.
pins on that thing.
Yep. So is it -4 or -3 for it?
What do you mean -4, -3?
Penetration.
Yeah.
So
It would be, you've got 9, I've got 4. So I'd need a 5 to glance, 6 to penetrate.
right.
So,
Okie
yeah.
So the medium tank is going to take another shot at the 2222 or the 32s. So he's going to need a 6.
Sure you don't want a recce?
Oh, I could recce, couldn't I? Nah.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Ready?
Yep, ready.
No.
Nope, missed.
Machine gun unit.
Okie doke, and so that's going to be 6s.
6s. That'll be a nothing.
That'll be nothing. So the mortar team is going to take a punt at the Horo again. It was on a 5.
Well, it needs a 5. doesn't
Needs
it?
a 5. Yep.
Yep.
So hopefully I've got the right coloured dice.
You got a black dice.
1. So that misses.
It's on a 4 next turn.
Yep.
Cool. So you're down here. Well, you can
So
put it
decision time. I took a shot with the little armoured car at his policeman who went down and I missed. But the next dice out was for the Yago, and the Yago has moved up and is threatening the here unit that's on 3 pins. The Yago's going to have to roll a 5 to hit. Do I take a risk? Yeah, I'll stay up.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hasn't hit yet though, Ken.
Well, there's always this time.
Ready?
Yep, 5 needed. Rolled off that 6.
How it's
So the little jeep thought they would put some pressure on my guys that have got 4 pins there. So it came around the corner, and then the next dice out was going to be for them to get out the truck or get out the car. and as you can see, a nice pair of sixes, so a foo bar there, so they just go down. So that was a nice result for me. Not so good for Colin. And the result, because they had to take the Tiger Fear test for the Panzer IV. Yep, that's the Tiger IV. So I thought I would try and rally my Panzer IV, and went for the rally and rolled the dice. So down it goes. I think that's probably the end of turn 4. The tank didn't rally, and they rallied, but I rolled a 1 for the D6, so they only lost 2. They're down. They were down. So move on into turn 5. Hopefully, it should take a little bit less time for the last turns, but we'll crack on through. So I've been very fortunate as a German to get the first 3 dice out. So the first dice rallied the tank, got rid of 5 pins. They unfortunately failed their leadership test, so went down. And my next dice up is the mortar, which is on a 4 to hit the Horo.
Yep.
And it does. So it's going to have to work that out. It's -3.
Yeah.
Or is it minus 2?
-4. It's -4.
-4.
So you got
4
plus.
penetration.
3 plus.
3 plus.
So you need 4 to penetrate. Yep, penetrate. And again. On fire.
On fire.
So 2 pins.
2 pins.
And a leadership test at 7.
Yeah.
If you're ready.
Are you ready?
Bang.
Yep.
So that's gone.
There's gone. So the Igo has moved up, using the trees to cover it from the
Possible
222 over there. We're getting a side shot. So he's going to take a shot at the mortar team. Needs a 5 because of cover and moved.
Ready?
Yup.
Nope.
Nope.
Hasn't hit anything, has it, the Igo?
Machine guns from the Igo.
Do nothing.
Doesn't do. Alright, I'm going to take a shot with a 222 across the table at the truck. It's only going to be 4 5s.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's a 6, and that's a 6. Whoops.
Okay, 5s, 4s to glance, 5s to penetrate. 2. Wow. Oh, dear, oh Lord. Yeah, go on. Oh. Well, doesn't that mean that one of those goes up to a 2?
No. Oh yeah, no.
Oh,
Okay, so I'm rolling on the penetration chart, aren't I?
You are.
Did I?
Ah,
Yes.
do you need to do that?
Yes.
Right. No, it's any combat you don't, isn't it?
Yeah, so it is
Shaken.
shaken twice, so that's 4 pins.
Okay.
Not that it's going to make much difference.
It doesn't. Why is it 4 pins? Why not 2 pins?
Because each one is a crew stunned,
Yeah.
so it's cumulative apparently.
Okay.
But if anybody knows any different, please let us know, because it's 2 hits, 2 shots hitting it, rather than 1. So I think it's cumulative with that. So yeah, that was quite a cracking apart from the last 2. But there we go. Heading into last turn, that tank is obviously at a risk from the medium tank on the Japanese side. The little man there, he's possibly a risk. He might charge.
No, he's not going to charge.
He's not going to charge?
No, he's going to. Well, he'd run away.
He's going to run away honourably.
I don't really know how he's going to get away, actually. But
Felsham Jaegers are still in the building there. The flamethrower man's well out of the way there.
And the little fella down here, policeman.
And the little policeman is in the house. So
7.
yeah, so we're moving to turn 6. So beginning of turn 6, luckily the first dice out was the Panzer IV. So we've moved up position here. So we're at the side of the Igo, and we're going to take a shot. Moved 4, close range down to 3. So it hits. So that's 4 plus 6, 10.
7. So you 3. 2 dice.
2 dice.
Kaboom.
So kaboomed.
Yeah, he's gone.
And so with that shot, I took out the Igo. Colin on the next dice moved the medium tank round to be point blank at the side of the Panzer IV, and took a shot needing a 3 because he moved and was close range, but he rolled a 2, and that was the end of that. We looked at the rest of the game to where it was, and Colin had no way of catching back up with the number of units I'd eliminated from his side. So an interesting game. I didn't think it was going to go that way from after the first couple of turns, but as I say, with bolt action, it can turn around really quickly, and in this one it did in the turns 4, 5 and 6. I had a couple of real lucky parts where my here unit took out the Japanese bamboo men. I just rolled superbly well for that and then just killed them all, which was quite amazing. One thing in this game that we did find, the tiger fear from the Panzer IV, where it was in the on the edge of that wood, really hampered everything on the left-hand side of Colin's army. He had inexperienced guys in trucks. The trucks were regular, but they were -1 on their leadership to move, and they were just losing, failing to get their morale check done. So they were just stopped and halted. Quite a lot of his units, when they were testing for Tiger Fear, failed, and so he did suffer greatly during this game, which is a surprise. I mean, I've not had a game with Tiger Fear which has worked so well for the Germans. I think possibly the inexperienced troops, but it was only 2 units of inexperienced troops that he had. I think he had a bit of bad luck with some of the dice rolls, as we always do, but that was it for the game. An interesting game. I don't think we're going to include this one in our event on Saturday at Shrapnel 2017. I think it was just a little bit too fiddly at the beginning, working out the preliminary bombardments and then the deployment phase. The deployment phase and then the preliminary bombardment. Just added in too much time, I think, really, for it being the tournament. So that was quite good for us to work out that. Yep, as I say, we've got our tournament coming up on Saturday. That should be fun. We've got at least 10 players coming along to play. I might be able to get some video from it. I'm not sure if I'm going to be playing yet. I'm sort of the stand-in if somebody doesn't turn up. So if we have odd numbers, I'll play. If I have my Italians painted by then, I'll take them along. I've got a week to do. I'll probably take an Italian tank platoon. I've got the 1340 medium tank, or this is the 1441. Well, the medium tank with the light anti-tank gun. I've then got the 7518 Semavent, which has got the 75mm gun, and then I've got an auto blinder armoured car with a light anti-tank gun. So that would be my base of my tank platoon. And then I've just finished painting the paratroopers, so that's 1 unit. I've then got I'm halfway through painting a Italian basic unit, and I've got the Ascaris, which should arrive in the post either Saturday or Monday. So I'm hoping that I might be able to get those 2 painted up by the end of the week, by next week. I've got a little bit of work to do on the terrain wise, which is to finish off the bases of some of the ruined buildings that I've got, and to give a bit of a dry brush to some of the desert terrain with the palm trees. So that's coming along quite nicely. It should be fun on a week Saturday. So we'll see how we go. So thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a like. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. I do have a Facebook page. If you have a look out for the Eccentric Man Battle Reports, come and join us there. And share with friends if you think they might enjoy it as well. So until the next time, see you soon, and we'll try and get some more videos up. Probably of the Italians and how I'm getting along with those. So, see you soon.